up? Rise up for the Grizz. Hey guys, I'm Molly in Missoula, and this is my best friend Liv, and we're gonna be asking you a few questions just to kind of introduce how to find a community here in Missoula as a college student. And Liv is extraordinaire of being involved on campus, so she is our first episode to kick her off, and we're just gonna have a little chat, answer some questions, and then go experience some things that Liv talks about during this episode.
Sounds great.
Liv, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Liv Wilson. I'm a senior at the University of Montana, studying marketing and management and entrepreneurship, and then also I made a certificate in entertainment management. I'm from Kalispell, Montana, which is like a couple hours away from here. I'm fourth generation Grizz, so the tradition runs deep. Gosh, I can't talk. And I'm involved in a lot of things on campus, the Davidson Honors College, the Advocates. But yeah, I love Missoula. I love everything about living here, and go Grizz.
Go Grizz. So being from Montana, have you been able to find a community outside of like your hometown friends, and like how did you go about doing that when you first got here?
That's a good question. Yeah, definitely like at the beginning of getting here, I relied heavily on my like hometown high school friends for like getting me through that transition, and like that first couple months on campus when you're away from home is difficult, so that was nice to have those people there. But then in the second and third years, I kind of spread my wings, found people that I liked spending time with more, honestly, and had more in common with, and I don't know, related more to. So I feel like I have a more core group of people that I spend my time with now. And yeah, getting involved in a lot of different like activities and stuff helped a lot. So I have like a diverse group of friends, different friend groups that I can do different things with, which is nice. So yeah, I never feel like I'm lonely or anything because of that, which is great.
That is great.
Yeah.
What was the hardest transition that you had to make when you came to college? And how did you overcome it?
I think just like becoming independent and adulting for the first time. It's like your first step towards being completely independent from like your parents. And so I think just thinking of things like grocery shopping is like a new challenge that like I hadn't had before, because I always did it with my mom, and she always planned it and everything. So just taking those little steps, like if your car has trouble, like you're on your own. Those realizations too are hard to make, that it's up to you to figure it out a lot of the time. So I think that was probably the hardest transition, just to realize that it's all on me and like take ownership of that stuff in the first place.
What's your best advice to new students having to make that transition right now?
There's so many like resources on campus and around Missoula. Like it'll work out, whatever the problem is that may be intimidating at first, like as a new college student. There's a solution for it, and there are people that'll help you find the solution, even if like finding it on your own seems hard. Yeah, Rhea.
Yeah, she agrees.
So yeah, I think like just not shutting down and freaking out about something, but like trying to find the solution. That it's there, or you just gotta like look in the right place and like ask the right people to help.
Who has been like your freshman year? Who was somebody that you went to a lot to ask those questions to?
Luckily, like I was so close with my roommate, we just kind of figured it out together, like in a team effort, and my friends that lived in my residence hall. Because everyone was in the same boat, so we were kind of going through it together. But I call my mom like at least 3 times a day, I feel like, sometimes. Not every day, but I was always able to communicate with my family, and they always had advice and could help. So I think I leaned on them the most from afar.
Yeah. When my car breaks down, I still call my dad.
Oh, I think I always will.
Or if it's fixed.
Even when I'm married, I'll be like, Dad, help.
True. What is your best advice on putting yourself out there? Even now, like as an older student or a first year student or any year.
Putting yourself out there. Sometimes is like really intimidating, especially if you don't know anyone in whatever you're trying to put yourself into. my mom always tells me like 20 seconds of courage is all it takes to like do something like that. So maybe walking into like a new club or like at an event that's new and foreign to you, just like get up a little bit of courage. That's all it'll take, and it'll be worth it in the end. And there's like other people that are feeling the same way you are, and realizing that, so you don't feel like you're the only one missing out.
Yeah. Oh, she's overtaking you. Your vibe.
I am the dog.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
What is one thing that you wish you would have joined at UM that you still could join in your last year?
I just thought an intramural would be fun, but I just don't like. I don't particularly like any of the sports they have intramurals for. I'm just not like that good at those. But
Sports.
that's one. I like watching sports. No, I think like doing something like that that's just kind of out of my comfort zone, like intramurals or something. And I regret a little bit. It would have been easier a couple years ago if I would have decided to, but.
Advo softball this spring.
Maybe
Liv's
that's
coming in.
Maybe that is what I do. I don't know.
You should.
I will think about it.
Last question. What is your favorite memory, or your top 5 favorite memories looking back on college so far?
Top 5. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna add some spice. 5 memories.
Okay. The first one that comes to mind is sleeping on the oval. That was
We didn't
a
do
little
that.
rebellious of us, but it was fun and it made for a good memory and a good story to tell.
It was so cold.
It was cool. I slept like a baby in my little hammock though. I slept good. You didn't, but
Nope.
what else? Why can't I remember anything? I think orientation this last year was a good memory, and karaoke specifically. Even every year we've done it. It was fun.
It's 2.
That's 2. I've got 3 more.
3 years to go. 3 years of school that you've had. You're so cute.
Advocate retreats. This last year I think was up there for me, or in the year before. They were good. Those are good memories. I'm kind of picking like events, but that's okay. Those are my favorite memories at UM.
True.
You good? You get anxious? Same.
My mom.
Yeah. That football game last year where it started snowing like really pretty in the middle of it. It looked like we were
Yeah.
snow globe.
That's true.
Cool. I think that's a
wasn't at that
that's a
game.
core memory, definitely. And my last one at UM or in Missoula? No, I can't even remember what you asked me.
At UM.
At UM.
You gotta have 5.
I know.
Come on.
I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm sorry, this is taking a long time. It's hard to
you go.
narrow down how many good memories there are. That's a good
Because
thing.
it's just so good here.
It's just so good.
Go Grizz! Go Grizz!
Jeez. Kelsey, what's my 5th favorite memory at UM? Can't think of one more.
Sleepover at the Oval.
We already
did
had that.
one. There's just too many to like pick one.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Grizz hockey. Almost getting kicked out of Grizz hockey.
That was funny.
Why'd
That's
you
one
almost
of
get
my
kicked out of
faves.
Grizz hockey?
Is this a Moxie podcast?
No.
I can say it.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Oh, I brought shooters in there last year, and I saw me take one, and they like came over. The security guards like came over to me, and they were like, "Empty your pockets."
Yeah,
like, give us
yeah.
this. And I was like, "This was it." So I just handed them
He
the
was like,
trash.
cough them up.
Yeah, and I was like, "That's
drank
it."
Everything.
And you were
It's
like,
done.
do you want me to regurgitate
Yeah.
them too, or what?
And they were like, "If we see you with any more, you're out." Grizz hockey is a good
I was
High five.
scared.
High five.
low-key.
I was scared too. I wasn't the same after that.
Like,
I
Yeah.
wasn't the same.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Was that last
Yeah.
spring?
No, it was last winter, like
No, I
maybe
didn't get
January
a
or
hockey.
something.
That's last.
yeah.
That's
It was
winter.
that night
That's spring semester though. I was in here.
Oh,
where we
yeah.
all went to Brooks pre-game, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
Yeah.
Kelsey, what's your favorite memory at UM? Cameo by Liv's roommate Kelsey.
What up?
I knew she wanted to be in it.
I don't know. There's too many.
What's your top 5?
I loved Also love Grizz hockey. Funny times. Low-key love my first orientation. That was such a vibe.
Leading it or going through it?
Leading it. Not going through it.
It's fun. You get to hang
It
out with
doesn't
people like
count
us.
because it's not at UM, but it's affiliated with UM. But when we all went to Chicago, I had the time of my life.
That was
What
really
was that
fun.
for?
AMA.
AMA.
I'm stupid. It's fine.
What else? Yeah, those
AMA
are my big
is
ones.
the American Marketing Association.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for real.
Bring her back. Bring her back.
Goodbye, everybody.
Where you
Just
going?
going to the fridge.
Over here. Yeah.
Bro, you didn't give 5. You only gave 3.
Swoosh.
Swoosh.
Slam dunk.
Here's your
She's
basketball.
going D1.
You're going to play for the Grizz. Yeah. Thanks
Liv
for
and Molly's
listening to Molly and Missoula featuring Liv Double Dog Wilson. Double Dog. Can't wait to continue having different episodes about different things to share how you can find your home here in Missoula and why it's going to be such a hard place to leave for both of us next spring.
Hey, y'all, welcome to Molly and Missoula.
Okay.